welcome to another Pars tutorial video. Today we are going to be focusing on number ruler 46, Ring of Bells. Okay, so as you can see on this ruler, it's quite a simple looking ruler. It's got two halves of the bell joined up by a long channel. So what we need to do is find our placement on the material, put the needle down, the foot down, and start sewing. So we're going to sew halfway round, stop with the needle down, and then we're going to slide the ruler across to complete the second half of the bell. So what we need to do is when we're sewing is we need to emphasize the little indentations that create the small details of the shape for the bell. Okay, so that is it. That is how you complete the bell. So you can see there I have done one individual bell. So you can do that if you like, and you can also build up this pattern. So what I'm going to do now is a pair of bells, and you can see there perfectly that the bell that we've just sewn fits underneath the scroll line. So that gives you the perfect positioning for your second bell. So again, start with the needle down and emphasize all the indentations and sew your first half. Stop with your needle down and then slide the ruler across. Okay, and you need to make sure that the end point of the ruler, you will see in a minute when I sew, your end point is in the centre of the channel. So you need it to be in the centre of the channel so it joins up with your previous sewing. Okay, so that is it. That is a pair of bells. Now you can continue to build on this pattern by using the scroll lines on the other section. So as you can see there, we are lining up what we've done, and we are going to continue this pattern round, and it will make a circular ring of bells. Okay, so again we're starting in the middle section, the central point, emphasizing those indentations within the ruler, stopping halfway and then sliding along. Okay, so we can line up what we've just done to do the second half, and because each time we are finishing in the central point, it means that we can start the next bell without having to lift the thread. So as you'll notice, we will do all this pattern, the individual ruler, the individual bells, the pair of bells and the circular bells. You can do all in one thread. Okay, so we're just going to carry on with the next one the exact same way, and you can see if you are at the edge of the material, or you just find it more comfortable to place your finger in the channel to give you a bit more control, it's easy to do on this ruler. So wherever you feel like you've got the most control, you can place your hands and your fingers. So you need a light touch on the ruler and a light touch on the material so that you can maneuver it in any which way that you want. So what makes it easy to maneuver the material is the sew slip mat that we have got underneath the fabric. Okay. And that just gives us that gliding motion that we need. So you can see each time I'm starting a new section of the bell, I'm just lining up the previous sections, checking where it is. And if you are doing a larger project, you don't have to move the material round. The material will stay stationary and you can move the ruler around. If you're doing a smaller project and you feel more comfortable moving the material around, of course you can do that. But the point is that you can keep the material stationary and move the ruler, so it doesn't matter how large a project or how small a project that you are doing. Okay, so I've just got to do one more. So I'm just lining up. So it's always worth just taking that extra little bit of time to make sure that everything is where you want it in your section. Now the scroll lines are a guide, so if you want to do something slightly different, that's the whole point of these rulers. They give you the creativity and the precision at the same time to do what fits with your project and what you've got in mind. Okay, so I've finished in the middle there, and you can see it was all one thread. I'll just take that out, and there you can see the finished product, a ring of bells.